Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look here at the TMNT, The Last Ronin, the unarmored version of the figure. And this is all based on the comic book, The Last Ronin. If you did not read that comic book, there was only one Ninja Turtle that survived, and it turned out it was Michelangelo. Spoiler alert. And as you can see here, there's a little write-up there, The Last Ronin. Who is the last Ronin in the future? Battle-ravaged New York City. A lone surviving turtle embarks on a seemingly hopeless mission, seeking justice for the family he lost. From the legendary TMNT co-creators, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, comes the final story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 3 decades in the making. What terrible events destroyed his family and left New York a crumbling post-apocalyptic nightmare? All will be revealed in this climactic Turtles tale that sees the longtime friends becoming enemies and new allies emerging in the most unexpected places. Can the surviving turtle triumph? And as you can see here, Neca toys. I love this. All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yes, he has an opening flap there. Oh, look at that image. Really cool. And of course, look at the figure there. I think that looks really, really stunning. All right, let's take him out of the box and see what we got. All right, so here he is out of the box with all of his accessories here. The Last Ronin, Michelangelo, and wow, again, just like the first figure of The Last Ronin that they did, he comes with so much stuff here. First and foremost, I want to talk about this little guy here. Look at this, he's got a little pet mouser. That's so awesome. I didn't read the whole book, I just kind of skimmed it when I was in the comic store, so I never got to read the whole thing. So I'm actually gonna see if I can pick it up now and read it. This is so cute. They did such a beautiful job here with this little figure here. M112, I guess that's his name. He's a Mouser 112 design. Beautiful. I love that. Such a cute little dude. It does also looks like it comes with like a diary of some kind here, a little book. This one is closed. I know there is another Last Ronin figure that comes with the book opened, but this is the closed version. It's got little markings here, but I can't read it. Beautiful little book there. He's got these really tiny little like kunai throwing knives. They're really tiny. He's got like 4 of them. I'm just trying to put them in my hand here so you can actually see them, but take a look at this. 4 little kunai knives. Kind of crazy. Like, that's all they are. It's just little kunai knives. There's nothing else to them. No, like, no handles or nothing. He just chucks them. He comes with Leonardo's broken sword at some point in the book. Leonardo's sword actually broke. So I think he does fight the last the head leader of the Foot Clan with this sword. But yeah, it's broken off by the end of the comic here. Let's take a look at his hands. He comes with these extra set of hands here. He's got 2 little karate chopping hands there. He's got a hand here that points in very judgmental manner. You did it. Very cool. And then he's got 2 weapon holding hands here. And all the hands have this beautiful sculpt and paint job on them. So, like, you know, Neca goes really all out on their figures. Pretty amazing. Here goes Michelangelo's nunchucks with a real chain. Beautiful, beautiful design there. Very much like the other nunchucks from the other Last Ronin figure. And he comes with the new Last Ronin Tonfa. He was fighting with Tonfas for most of the book. He didn't really use the nunchucks or the other Ninja Turtle weapons. He kind of just held on to them as like a memento of his brothers. But this was the weapons that he was using mostly, which are these Tonfa melee weapons. And here is Raphael's side blade. Beautiful, beautiful work there. I love it. Again, I think they did such amazing work. And this extra head sculpt here. He's very angry, gritting his teeth. You can see like he's ready to kick some butt. The sash is like really flowing in the wind there. Very, very cool. But now let's take a look at the Last Ronin himself. And let me tell you, he's a chunky dude. He's pretty heavy. I love what Neca Toys did here, man. Their sculpting, the paint, the washes, all of this is absolutely amazing. Look at that turtle shell, man. That's stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All like the spots and stuff. Look at the damage on his armor pieces there. Very cool. They did really nice job there. And then we got the sashes and the belt that holds all his weaponry there. Very cool. His armor, his shin guards, all of it painted beautifully, done really, really well. And his little turtle toes. Really amazing work here done by Neca Toys. Like, you know, Neca Toys really, like, they make McFarlane and Hasbro look so bad. Especially with what they're trying to do now. Like, you know, Neca Toys is still, you know, kept their prices where they're at. You know, they haven't moved from like their $30 to $40 price point, where, you know, Hasbro and McFarlane Toys are going nuts. You know, McFarlane just announced a bunch of Turtle Waves, and I was looking forward to getting it, and then they're like 5-inch, but they're like, I think it was like $30 to $35 each. It was like, yo, McFarlane, what are y'all doing? Y'all lost your damn minds. Like, I'm not gonna spend that. Why would I spend that kind of money on a McFarlane Ninja Turtle when I can get something like this from Neca Toys, which is far superior, you know, for the same price point or less. In fact, this was much less, because I got him on the Big Bad Toys holiday sale that they just did. So I actually got him for $10 because he was on 75% off sale. So he was like $9.50 or something like that. So yeah, I saw it, I was like, what? Definitely have to have it. But I did not know that the shell was exposed on this. Even though, like, you know, I saw him like this, so I was like, yeah, obviously this is exposed, but I didn't know that the shell was also exposed. I love it. I think that's really, Neca Toys did a great job here. All right, let's put some weaponry on him. And here he is telling his Mouser to go fetch. Go jump on those bad guys. Take a look. Fully armored and weaponed up. Looks really good. Man, I really love the work that they did on his skin. All the washes and the scarring. I just paid attention to it. My goodness, they did so much work on him. Looks absolutely stunning. Look at the muscles under his arms here. Like, that looks so good there. Look at that. Man, Neca Toys really just, they put McFarlane and Hasbro to shame with their work, man. Like, this is the kind of money that Hasbro and McFarlane want, and they don't even come close to this kind of dedication and artsmanship that Neca Toys does with these figures. And I love it. And as you can see, I switched out the head for his angry head. Really, really cool. I think this is an amazing, amazing figure. And here he is going up against V Toys Asura, the red demon here. And yeah, as you can see, they go beautifully together. You can definitely see him as like a member of the Foot Clan, like one of their generals. I think that looks absolutely amazing. And yes, as you can see, Neca Toys, you know, at their regular normal price range, they can definitely do the amount of work that keeps them on par with these higher end adult collector figures. I mean, this one has the soft goods and all, but look at all the detail work that they have on his armor, and look at all the detail work that Neca Toys does on these figures. I think they are definitely top notch for their size, and they're definitely worth their price. I mean, you know, unlike McFarlane and Hasbro, they're not taking away accessories. You know, in fact, they put more sculpt and paintwork and washes on their weapons, you know, and Hasbro and McFarlane Toys don't even come close to this workmanship, but yet they still want these prices. All right, here I'm using Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow as stepping in for the Foot Clan, and as you can see here, this is amazing, man. I can't get enough of this last Ronin figure. Again, Neca Toys, they know what they're doing when they do the Ninja Turtles. And, you know, I know that there's some new companies that are releasing like highly articulated and painted figures, but those figures are really uber expensive, and I don't really want to get into that kind of money for Ninja Turtles. Like, I like the Ninja Turtles, but they don't mean as much to me as, like, let's say Masters of the Universe. So I'm not gonna really spend that kind of money on those figures. But, you know, these NECA figures, yeah, especially when they go on sale, bro, easy purchase for me. And I think it looks awesome with him going up against the Foot Clan. Oh, here, let's throw in his little Mouser dog. Why not have him with his little pal there to like fight them off? I think that's really, really cool. And here he is with the original last Ronin figure that I got here. And this is the fully armored version of the figure. Again, he was on my top 10 list of last year because I just loved the way he looked. I could not I could not gush about him enough. I think that Neca Toys did such an amazing job. And now seeing him unarmored and what they did with the flesh tone and the scars and, you know, the like the spots on the flesh on the head there, man, I think Neca Toys just really, they just kill it, man. They do such an amazing job on these Ninja Turtle figures. And having them side by side here has definitely given me an idea of like, hey, you know, I want to maybe get a couple more and do like the whole Ninja Turtle team like in this last Ronin style. I did see online somebody actually had a few of these and they painted all of like the trimming in the Ninja Turtle colors. They left they did everything that was like these edges here, the trimming edges and the clothing, all the Ninja Turtle colors. So there was a red one, a purple one, a blue one, and an orange one. I think I'm gonna want to do the same. I'm gonna leave the black masks because I really think they look awesome with the black masks. But I will paint the trims just to make them the 4 Ninja Turtles. I think that's an amazing idea. So I'm gonna try to get a couple more and paint them up and make them my Ninja Turtles. I think that's gonna be really cool. But side by side here looks amazing. I love it. Yeah, you see, if you do the 2 sides like that, he could be Raphael. just as easily. Very cool. Oh, and here would be Leonardo with the dual katanas, although this one is broken. So I would have to see if I could find two Nakanas, a second version of this Nakana here. And yeah, that would be awesome. He would be a Leonardo there with the two katanas there. And here would be Donatello and Michelangelo. Awesome, yeah. I think this is gonna be a great idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find two more turtles here, so I can have the four Ninja Turtles in the last Ronin style. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, this definitely makes it official. I'm gonna have to get a couple more of these. Make me some adult-sized Ninja Turtles. Ooh, some middle-aged Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, take on the Super Shredder. Yeah, I think it's a necessity. I'm gonna have to do it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at the unarmored version of the last Ronin. Again, I think Neca Toys did such a spectacular job here. The painting, the sculpting, he's got pretty good articulation. He's not like, overly, he's not Revoltech articulation, but he gets the job done. Like, you can definitely emote him and position him in ninja style fighting poses. All of his weapons, his accessories, everything comes highly detailed, painted, and sculpted. Like, amazing work by Neca Toys. Really kind of putting Hasbro and McFarlane Toys to shame for what they're trying to pull with their price hikes. Like, the fact that this figures, Neca Toys figures, are normally in the $30 to $35, maybe $40 if they're deluxe. It's pretty awesome that they haven't moved the needle on their figures when all these other companies have, and I appreciate them for it. And I was really happy to see this figure out on Big Bad Toys sale. I knew that the Black Friday sales were coming up, but this was not a figure I was expecting to see on there. So I was very happy to see him there. And yeah, now I have him, and now I need two more. So that way I can have all four Ninja Turtles in the last Ronin style. But this is beautiful. I am so happy with this. I'm glad to add them to my collection. All right. So if you enjoyed this video and you feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe. And drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the workmanship here from Neca Toys. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye now.